Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial of how to deploy your Connect IoT smart contract project into the Near protocol blockchain. So for this demo, for this tutorial, we need to go to the repository located on GitHub at github.com/paul-cruz/connectiot, and there you will find all the code, the source code for the project, also the documentation that we have in the README, and here you have all the steps by steps of this project. If you don't know what this project is about, you will find in the description of this video a link for another video that is telling you about the project. But basically, it is a project like will help you to have a registry of devices, of IoT devices, to track their state and the data that you need for applications. For example, tracking humidity, tracking temperature from sensors. You can use Connect IoT to store that state into the blockchain and use it in your web applications, your mobile applications, whatever you need. So yeah, we will start looking at the prerequisites. First of all, you have to have Rust installed. Here is the command to install it in any Unix system. Also, you can install it in Windows, but we paste here the command to Unix systems. I repeat, you can do it in Windows if you want, but we recommend you to use Unix systems. So in this part, you have to ensure you have Rust installed. So I will run rustc version and also cargo. That is a tool that we will be using to the build of our smart contract. So yeah, we have these two CLI tools installed. And remember, here in the documentation, there's a step to add a target. If you don't run this command, you will get troubles, you will get issues, errors when you are trying to build your smart contract. Actually, it won't build your smart contract if you don't add this target. So it is really important that you have this target installed with the Rust app CLI tool. Later on, you have to have installed the Near CLI tool, that is to get access to your account. Actually, we will be looking at that in a second. And in the terminal, I have actually that is installed. I can look it by running Near, and I will see that I have the options for my Near account. So yeah, I will clear the terminal. And the second step is that you already have the CLI tool to run Near commands, but you need a Near account. And in this step, we will be showing with a testnet account, because you can use that testnet test tokens of Near. So for that, you have to go to wallet.testnet.near.org, and you will see a button to create an account if you don't have one, and to import your account if you already have one. So the steps are really simple. You go to this direction, wallet.testnet.near.org, and you will give the page will give you the steps to create your account. Okay, so after that, we need to log in our CLI tool with that account. So for that, we will be run Near login, and we will be redirect to a browser tab to authenticate. And this gives full access of your Near account to the CLI. So remember that you don't run this command in shell that other person can access. Okay, so I will say next. This list all the permissions that you are giving with this login command to your CLI tool. So yeah, I will say connect. And here, to confirm, you have to write your account ID. Remember, in Near, this is the way that we identify our accounts. You don't have to remember a key like a hash. You have to remember readable names like this account, paulcruz.testnet. So yeah, I will confirm my access to this account. Now I am logged in and I can close this window. So I close it, I open the terminal, and I will see that in a few seconds I will get the terminal working. So the login was finished. With that said, the next step is to clone the repository, this repository. So I remind you, it's in github.com/paul-cruz/connectiot, and we will be cloning with the git clone command. Okay, so I clone the repository, I go to the repository, and in this tutorial we won't be seeing code, but you can do it. For example, with Visual Studio Code, you can open that code and have this source code. Okay, this is the code of the smart contract, the cargo files that we use, the assets that we use. So yeah, that's basically that. So I will close this window, and the next step is to build our contract, right? So I will be run this command, cargo build target wasm 32 unknown release with the flag release. And remember, you have to add this target, because if you don't add this target, you won't be able to build the contract, right? So now I run the command, I just wait for the smart contract to deploy, to building, sorry, we are building the smart contract. So yeah, now it is built. Actually, we see that it's finished. We don't see any issue. So I will clear my terminal again, and now we will be deploying the smart contract. Remember, you have to have configured the inertial AI and the WASM file that these make. Where can I find the WASM file? Is actually in target, WASM known, release, and here we can see our WASM file, the Connect IoT WASM file. So actually is the one that we have here, and we need to run this command to deploy our smart contract in a dev account. So this will give us an account ID with a dev smart contract, right? So I will be running this. I wait for my smart contract to be deployed. So yeah, it is start to deploy. Actually, it shows me here the account ID that I am using, the dev numbers, and I just need to wait for the contract to build. Yeah. To deploy, sorry. So now I have it, and actually it gives you this link that you can use in your browser. I will be opening that. This is the explorer of the Near protocol. So here you can see what the transaction was, and what are the gas attached to it, the receiver, the signed. And actually you can see that this is a contract deployed, right? So now here will be testing our smart contract. So I will export my account ID, the contract account ID, sorry. This will help us to make the calls without the needing to repeat the name of the account ID. Yeah, so I will copy this, I will be pasting this, and I will check that the environment variable is already set. So yeah, I have the contract account ID, sorry, and now I need the owner ID. For this will be your testnet or your mainnet if you are using mainnet to run the contract. So in this case, postgres.testnet, and the same. I will echoing to know if I already have it. Yeah, Postgres testnet, right? So now we can run the functions that we have in the smart contract, right? So for example, I can create a registry for a device group. So I will be copying this, and actually we have the near call, the contract account ID, create registry, that is the name of the function, and the account ID that we will be passing to sign this transaction. Every transaction in this project is signed by your account ID because you will have to have the ownership of the devices that you have in the registry. Yeah, so it won't be able to update, to read, or to delete a device, a registry, if you are not the owner. So that's why you need to pass the account ID. So every method here is a change method, no a view method. Okay, so for example, for my registry name, I will write, I don't know, demo test registry. So I run this function, I wait it to complete, and yeah, now we have true. That is the expected output that we want, or that we have defined in our contract. So I will open this again. Sorry for that. I will open this, and we can see the transaction details. Actually, we can see that we have succeeded in our call. In this case was the registry name as demo test registry, and we have the true in our contract. Okay, so here is a tutorial of how to deploy your smart contract. We now can see that you have your contract up and running. Just to show more, we'll be using another function like this one to create a device. For the description, I will say device demo. For the device name, I will call it just demo or demo device. And for the registry name, I will call it the one that we created. So registry. No, demo test registry, sorry. Demo test registry. Okay, so is the one that we create. Oh, sorry, I made a typo here. I wrote demo instead of demo. So yeah, demo, and yeah, I run the function call, and yeah, now see that we have the true. So we are seeing that we have the ability to run our functions. We now create a registry and we assign a device to that registry. So yeah, it's up and running with no problem. So you can now use all the functions, the methods that we have in the smart contract, and we will see you in the next tutorial. Thank you.